Hello everyone, it's Kay Michelle with Lady Dragonfly Designs. I'm so happy you stopped by my channel. I hope everybody had a wonderful weekend. I kind of had a bittersweet weekend. And I wanted to come on today. Today is Mixed Media Monday. And I wanted to do just a simple little page, but I wanted to do it as a tribute to a friend that has passed away last week. And so yeah. Okay, but first I got me some gel pens. I started looking and I wanted to outline my birthday journal, my title, and y'all, I own 2 glitter pens. Well, and not including my jelly rolls. Okay, so, I had to get up on Amazon. I will link the link below, but I ordered these. Yes, I kind of got excited. This part was open, so it was like that. Then I just, and so they're Pentonic Glitz, and it's just 10 of them, and they're glitter gel pens. These are nothing spectacular. They're just regular gel pens. I read it's smudge-free writing, writes on most colored paper, sleek matte finished, and feather light feel. So there is a picture of it, and again, I will link the Amazon to this. Okay, now I can throw that away. So here are the lovely pens, and they're a nice matte color, really light, like it says, and it is a regular glitter gel pen tip. Okay, just 10. I didn't need, honey, me and my daughters, when my daughters were younger, I don't know if y'all remember, 1 year at Walmart, they had, I can't even do it on camera. I mean, it's as big as my desk. It was like 2 foot by 2 foot. This thing was huge at Walmart during Christmas. And it was these gel pens, and it was all in a big circle. And I mean, I'm talking about, okay, maybe 1.5 by 1.5, but almost 2 feet big. I mean, it was huge. And it was a lot of gel pens for 20 bucks. I think it was like 140 gel pens. It was insane. And so, of course, the girls had to have one. Then, of course, Mama had to have one. And it was that Black Friday, I remember, because I got one, and my late husband, he had picked up one because we were trying to divide and conquer on Black Friday at Walmart. If y'all been there and done that. I've retired from that since. Look, y'all, I gotta tell y'all what I did. Look at my arms, which is not a bad thing. It looks bad. Scott says my face is just as red as my arms. I take niacin as a supplement. I have since I was 13 years old, and I'm 57 now. Well, they have niacin that, what niacin does is it flushes toxins out of your system. And, back in the day, I needed all the help I could get, so I would take it. So I've been taking it over the years, and then, they came out with flush-free niacin to where you didn't do this. And so I bought that. Well, on Amazon, they have just a plain niacin. And when I'm shopping frugal, so I'm looking at the prices, and it's the most inexpensive because it flushes. It's not a non-flush. This is the second time I have bought this, y'all. So I told myself, well, you bought it, you're going to have to deal with it. So, yeah. So it's not that bad. It looks worse than it is. So, anywho. So, if you're wondering why my arms are red. So, anywho, I did use this nice dark blue. Sorry, the sun's in and out. I'm going to cast shadows, I'm sure. But yeah. Oh, hold on. Okay, y'all, I'm back. Sorry for that interruption. So anyway, the gel pens, I took the pretty blue one and I outlined my letters in the birthday journal. And so I was going to come on and we might use these in the mixed media, but I pulled out my distress markers I got from my neighbor's mother, and then these are the water-based ink paint pens kind of thing. It's pretty full. So I thought I'd go through it, but I'm like, I want to play. I'd rather make this page. So I'm just going to set them in there, and it's in my Merci Bouton French drawers. So anywho, all right, so I wanted to do just a small page in here. This one's looking good. Not rightly sure. I might change my mind. But I have this extra piece. Oh, it's got this too. And so what I did is I took the reason why it prompted, these are the napkins that were at the occasion, or celebration of life, let me say. Let me explain the story. Well, I'll explain while I'm working on it. But anywho, I was pulling off colors since I already had white, green, and some of the blues. So I pulled Cameo Pink, Tropical Orange, and Pale Daffodil to pick up the other colors. Okay, so that's why I used that. So that can go over there. And so I have this piece, and I'm just going to tear, pause the video, get your coffee, whatever you're working on. Let's see. I'm going to just do this page right here. Oh, decisions. I don't know now. We could do a 2-page spread. Let me see. That would be nice. That's nice. Okay, I've picked my pages. Let's see. I keep shoving papers up here, and they're getting mixed up. Scrapbooking paper with my, background drop papers, so to speak. I can't find anything. Let's see. Well, I can't find anything. All right, so we'll just use this. On this side, we'll do one side, then the other. Okay, so these are the napkins, so I want to use the napkins as well. And so I thought, first of all, I'm just going to tear, because I'm in a tearing mood. I don't want a straight edge or ruler. I'm in a tearing mood. So anywho, I watched my sweet lady, and she is the one that her sister, there's 4 of them, and her sister was giving herself a pedicure, and she rubbed her foot a little too deep, ended up having to get it amputated. Okay, so she came to stay with her sister, my lady that I normally watch. So I got the honor of taking care of both of them, and they were such a hoot. I love them. Love them. Okay, so there's 4 sisters, and the eldest one, for Mother's Day, I was watching my lady, and we went out to eat for Mother's Day, and I was included. This family is just amazing. I love them all. They've taken me in. I'm just a caregiver watching, but I'm watching their sweet lady. Good morning. So anywho, the eldest of the 4 sisters passed away, I think 2 or 3 weeks ago, which I didn't know, because I'm not there every day. So when I go back on shift, then I'm told, and I'm like, what? And it's like, okay. So this past Saturday, it was going to be the celebration of life for the eldest sister. Well, last week, I was with my lady on Tuesday night and Wednesday morning from 7 p.m. to 7 a.m. She had to do a sleep study. So we're in the hospital doing a sleep study. Well, the second oldest, which was the one that I had the honor to take care of for that short period of time, passed away last Wednesday. And I didn't find out until Saturday. So Saturday, I'm coming in thinking we're going to go to the celebration of life for the eldest. Well, then I'm told, well, we're going to go to the funeral home first for a viewing, and then to the celebration of life for both of them. And I'm emotional, and I love my sweet ladies. They ain't nothing better. And so I, had my moment, had to compose myself, which I did. I could use that one. And so it was a bittersweet Saturday. I got to hang out with some really awesome people, made new friends. The lady who was hosting it was the eldest sister's best friend, and she loves seashells, and I love seashells, and me and her just, I told her, I said, whenever you want to go to the beach, you just call me, I'm here, I'm for it. Okay, and I'm just, this is the only one, I'm probably just going to dip it in the water here, and just run a thing, there we go. And so yeah, so that's what we ended up doing Saturday instead of just the celebration of life. How do I want to do this? Okay, let's do. I know I want to put these 4 pieces down some way. And I'm going to go ahead and use up my glue stick. I got a piece of paper right here we can use for the glue. So yeah, but these were the napkins, and when I was sitting here, I was like, oh, that all kinds of, that kind of matches everything. And so that's what, and this was just hanging around. I just had an extra sheet, and I'm like, okay, I can do this. I'm down with this. So what we're going to do first is put this down just anywhere. So yeah, this lady's house was amazing. It was a museum, y'all. Would have just, oh my goodness. And I mean, there was not 1 square inch of space anywhere on any wall, surface. But it was cute. It was like a museum. It was so awesome. It was seashell creations, live plants and fake plants, like succulents. She had like an ivy with some fake succulents in it. Just the way her combination of the way she did things was just amazing. I was just, and then when she found out I liked seashells, her eyes just lit up. And so, yeah, we became best friends. Like, we were Facebook friends before I even left the place, So, but yeah, as it was a good time. We celebrated life. They wanted to take pictures, and my lady's in a wheelchair, and we had to do walker, and but then they kind of changed their mind, and we did it. Took her outside. Oh my goodness, y'all! I'm telling you, that mosquito was as big as my thumbnail. I am not kidding, and it about carried me away too. I was not about that. And so we got all the family pictures done. But yeah, it was a long day for my sweet lady, and bless her heart, losing. There's 4 of them, so half of them are gone. And she called the baby sister, and the baby sister's wearing a boot. Something's wrong with her foot, and her boot's broken, and they can't fix it. So here she is wobbling around. She has to have something to lean on. Oh, goodness. I tell you, if it ain't one thing, it's another. And so, so they're calling, and it's like, okay, sister, you better, take care of yourself. Be careful, And it's like, yeah. So, anywho, I guess I don't need that after all. Maybe in a minute. We'll keep it just in case. Okay, I am liking that. I guess I will just tear, because I kind of wanted it over it, but not really over it. That makes sense. I'm just doing because I want it. Yeah, that's what I want right there. My brush is very wet. Okay. Yeah, so it was a nice time. Oh, yeah, I couldn't believe she had gone that fast. She was, well, they thought she had an UTI. And if y'all medical, you know, they can alter somebody's state of mind real quick. But it was a oxygen thing. And, yeah. But she, and that was the one word everybody used. She looked so peaceful, and she did. And we were all happy for that. Okay, I think we need some matte gel medium as well. Okay, I'm gonna use you because you're dry. Okay, I need you a little wetter than that. And I'm only doing matte gel medium instead of my glue stick because it is textured and I'm layering. If this was my first layer, I would probably do the glue stick. But it's, you know, kind of bumpy. Okay. Yep, sweet, sweet ladies. Okay. Okay, I like that. Okay. Oh, right there would be perfect. Wait. I just don't want that edge. So just apply water. But yep, she looked really peaceful. Yeah, and she was, what her goal was since she lost her foot, was to learn how to walk with one leg. And yeah, we had a sliding board, which I had never used before, so that was fun. You got to do this if you're heavy-handed, you need to really think about it because it is a napkin tissue and it will tear very easily. Okay, I'm liking that. And I'm just going to come here and do that. Okay. There. Okay. Okay. Kind of liking that right there. Yeah, my matte gel medium is, what a mess I had the other day. I mean, that was the worst glue incident or adhesive incident I think I've ever had. But yep. Let's see, it's warm. There's a big black cloud outside, but it says it's 86 and sunny. And, oh, and we're going to San Antonio today. I'm so excited. Y'all want to know why? Because we are going to go get our pool liner. If y'all been with me, we have a above ground pool Christmas Day. Because here in Texas, you can sit outside on Christmas Day. You know, it's not that cold. And we were sitting there, and I was visiting with Amy and Trent, my daughter and son-in-law. And I just happened to look over at the pool, and there was a big old rip in the liner. Okay, so that was December. And we are just now, it's July, and we're just now getting to the pool place to pick out our new liner and stuff. So we're gonna go do that today. I wanted to, I've got a plan. I'm trying to organize myself. Get that wet because I just want that itty bitty bit. I don't mind the little piece of white showing, but I don't want that much white showing. So anywho, when I get done with my video, it's been, I told him, I said, it is like show business because I've done 4 takes of this, and then had to pause, but that was the 3rd time, so I was like, no, we're running with it. I'm raw. What you see is what you get. Okay, I think. Okay. And yeah, believe it or not, I can tell. I'm afraid I've done messed that one up. Oh, well. It's texture. It's good. It's all good. You can't really, yeah, you can, but you know, nobody knows you messed it up but you. It's one of those. Okay. Ooh, we got a straight edge there. No straight edges. Yep, very wet, very wet. All right, okay. Oh, I need something right there. Yep, it's just too much white right there for me. Oh, that turned out perfect. Okay, I like that. Let's see. Now what I want to do. Okay, I'm gonna pause and dry it, and I'll be right back. All right, we're back, and it's all dry. And I found a little quote. Couldn't fit one. The fits are just perfect, but all of them were funny, let me tell you. All right, I think I want to do what I call the Brenda Clark technique. I've got so much gesso. Why is this jar just like so almost empty? Y'all, I can't. I just can't. Okay. Color in it. Oh, because there's color at the end of this paintbrush. But that's all right. So I'm going to dip in here. And, oh, that was a lot. But Brenda takes her finger and just, I love this technique. She just takes her gesso and just does some highlighting. And I love it. It's a lot. So yeah. This is making me happy doing this for her because she was such a sweet lady. But okay, but you gotta understand, sweet, heart of gold. But they were crazy old ladies. Well, the oldest maybe not. I didn't know her that well. She was very nice the time I did know her, but I didn't take care of the oldest sister. But the second oldest I did. You just get attached in this line of business. But, you know, the harder you love, the harder they fall. I've learned that. Scott's like, honey, you've got to learn how to deal with it. And I was like, because I was telling him about it, and of course I started tearing up. And I was like, I've actually handled this quite well. Actually learning of the passing, having to go to the funeral home, being thrown into the viewing. Yeah, this day and age, Yep. If I show up at your funeral, you're pretty darn special. Because I can't. And some of them hurt so bad, you could be very special. And yeah. Ah, I love that. I love the way that just does that. That's my Brenda Clark technique. That's what she does. All right, let's put some color. And we got acrylic, and I lost my little sign. Didn't I staple it? I'm pretty sure I stapled it somewhere, didn't I? My little tag. Acrylic is dark to light. Okay, so we'll start with some tropical orange here. And I have this plate. I'm so upset. I ended up taking everything out of my fancy dishes because it was just so much on my desk. You know, maybe one day when I have like a 6-foot desk going that way or something, you know. And I am just going to continue to use my finger here, because that's what kind of mood I'm in. And I'm just going to add little pops of color. With trying not to spit. Just random. If you put too much, remember you can always take your paper towel. And I always do that anyway. Number one, it helps it dry faster, and it just gives it just that extra little piece of texture. Gives it that texture vibe. Okay. Let's let her. So yeah, I'm excited when I get done with this. Go get my pool liner, yay. Because it's getting hot down here, y'all. It's pool time. Ooh, and I got my fishing bag yesterday. Got my fishing gear all set up. This girl's ready to go fishing, y'all. All right, let's put some Cameo pink up on here. Ooh, that might be lighter. That might be the lightest. Oops, that's a lot of yellow. Let's do some yellow. That was fun. I forgot how much I love doing mixed media. I'm so thankful to Miss Brenda Clark, aka the Simple Crafter. She is one of my sole inspirations. And okay. Just pounce. It just gives it more texture, I think. And this, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this brush and just add this back here. Okay. Just waste not, want not. Okay. Oops, I knew I was going to touch that. All right, now let's go with some pink. Oh, yeah. Okay, a little crazy there. Some little pops of pink. Okay, or big pops of pink. It's all good. It's just a fun play. In honor of a dear friend. But I didn't know that long, but that short period. Shoot. Oh, that's it. Okay. All right, we'll keep going here for a second. And some pink down here. In the corners. All right. Okay. And then, oh, I was like, where are my stamps? See, I reorganized myself and can't even find myself. All right, got my box right here. And let's do, how about, do I have any, let's put postage. I think I'm gonna just do this B. All right, that's perfect. Okay. And let's see. I have this. Let's see if my glue works. Hopefully it does. And I even looked at it before I started and, oh, yep, I pulled out a glob. That's good. Okay. I think I'm going to put that right there. Okay. And then get out the glitter pins. Put that back. Oops. And I also made a ephemera thing here. This is just little odds and ends. See if there's anything here we can use. Got some dragonflies. Got some time. A little red. Got a cute little envelope. I'm not really seeing anything, so this is gonna have to be a whole nother project. Ooh, look at all those ladybugs I did. Okay. All right, I think I'm gonna scratch that. Let's see. I am thinking this orange. To outline. Okay. And you know what? I think I am going, just a little bit. I think I'm gonna leave this simple. That reminds me of her. And I'm gonna put her name and everything and the date and stuff, but yeah. So yeah, y'all, that is my Mixed Media Monday. I hope I did something to inspire you. Mixed media, junk journaling, it's fun. It's just, paper crafting's fun. Y'all, I'm not gonna be able to get all this stuff back in this little box. Look at that, look at that. That's pitiful. Anywho, all right, lovelies. Well, I hope everybody had a good weekend and the start to your week is good. And I'm gonna go get a pool liner and I will catch y'all on What's on My Desk Wednesday. Alrighty, I love y'all. Bye.